and welcome back to Timberborn, where in the last episode we built this. Yes, look at the pyramid. Look at it in all its glory. But in this episode I want to work on something massive. I feel like it'll be the biggest thing this colony is going to build. In this corner I want to create a giant tank which will store the bad water, and then we can use this toxic waste to create something good for the colony. Power. Now for up here we have to be careful because we do have a bad water seep there and we have a couple of bad tide drains. My nemesis. What is that? What do you mean? Oh crap. Damn things. Right, so what I want to do is create a giant tank, and the inspiration is one of these. One of the large tanks we have already here. Now, the size I want this to be at, I mean, I do want it massive. I want to go a bit all out here. So maybe if... let's do that. So I also want to get rid of all these trees. And obviously this. Now, how I'm going to get rid of this? Oh, I'll show you in a second anyway. But yes, if you are in a position where you want to delete some of the ruins, like for example, I'm in this position now because I have one of these. I have the efficient mine mining away, so I don't really need ruins anymore because it just get loads of scrap metal all the time. So I don't really need to harvest it. I'm just going to delete it. You don't have to go down like 2 levels deep to try and get underneath it. The beavers will walk through the ruins themselves and build the tunnels straight underneath. And once you get the beavers to do that, I'm guessing you know what will happen after. Right, so once you've got all the tunnels complete, if you have seen my previous videos, you know exactly what's going to happen. All you do is just delete the tunnels and then watch this. Boom! It's all gone. Perfect. Oh, that was fun. Beautiful. So let's kind of get an idea where the center will be. I think that's looking pretty good. Now we have the 4 ends of the tank. So we have actually gone 24 blocks from the center. If we do over 7, then 4, then 3, then 2, so 7, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, and then... Right, okay, so let's do it so it's 7. I know, that's not looking too bad. That's looking pretty good, I think, actually. So we've gone 24 from the center each way. So 24, 24, 24, 24. And then I've done 7 on the 4 edges, and then a 4, 3, 2, 2, and then singles going in a diagonal line. That's looking pretty good. I feel like that might look pretty good. So now we have our actual circle. Get rid of the center. Now you have the actual circle, the actual edging. And then let's do some building up. Let's build it up. Now you can see it's starting to take shape. This becomes really tedious when the blocks only go 10 by 10. Right, before I go any higher, that's looking really good. I'm liking that a lot. I want to decide where I want the channel to feed, or where I want the channel to be. Basically, I want to create a channel for some large water wheels to create that power. Now, we could have it coming out of the side here, which would look probably the best, but we are losing out on a lot of storage. So I'm toying with the idea of just making it come out through here and following the river down. That would look pretty cool because then you're utilising the actual land that you have. Because obviously you don't want this to drain out nice and quick. You want it to kind of drain slowly and utilise as much of that flow that you can. So that being said, let's quickly, before we go any further, come up with a plan of how we can do this. Now, going to the center, I think these two columns here. So if we just delete them quickly, what we'll do is we'll get this space filled in here. Right, so now we have this here, fill this gap in here, this hole here. So if we come too high, and I feel like the throttle valve would be the best option. Do something like that. So the flow's going to start down here, start up here, coming down this way. So when we get to here, let's get the large water wheels and have a look, because they are massive. Yeah, we're going to have to go 2 deep anyway. Even at the start here, let's go 3 deep. I think that'll look pretty good. I'm hoping that 2 valves would be enough. Let's have a look at this. So if we can get this water wheel in here, like so, and then we can bring the channel in like that. So then I got to start. So at least we got the start of our channel. Now, I understand I'm probably wasting a lot of space here, but I don't want it any more than too wide. For one, it will drain too quickly. And 2, well, there is no 2. But yeah, you get what I mean. So now basically I want to copy this, or follow this down, sorry, all the way down to here, at least, minimum. And that would be some extra power we can get on this map. Of course, if you are going to copy this plan, you can do this wherever you want. Obviously, I'm going to do it at the highest point on the map, one of anyway, and utilize this. You don't have to utilize a river. You can utilize just going straight down here and have a nice straight line. Yes, you can utilize coming straight down here and probably build a more efficient power system, but I kind of want to keep it aesthetically pleasing as well. I don't want too much up here, so I'm going to keep coming down the river. I think that will look pretty cool. Right, so the tedious job of building this tank up a bit more. How far is that? That is 4 from the top. So maybe if we do one more level. Right, I think that might be a good height for the tank. Now, of course, we're going to need to fill it up. The only way we're going to be able to do that is by utilizing these bad boys, the bad tide drains. Now, obviously, I want the beavers to be able to get up there. I feel like a cool feature would be just kind of, and then come 2 from the top, yeah, and then do a 3 long platform, and then you can do a 5x5 metal platform like that. So with that, I do want to obviously get a tubeway station up on the top here like so, and then we can get some vertical tubes coming up like so. Now it would be easier for the beavers to build them all in the tubeways, so I'm going to go along and on each corner and build some scaffolding. Jesus, that took longer than expected. But now these are all in place, we can place down the tubeways. These are so overpowered in this game. Right, lovely. We also need to get down to here, or just get above it for the minute. Now I feel like I'm gonna do one long bridge going down the center. I think that would look pretty good. So if I also do that, but I need to delete that top one, do a single and a 3 long, and then that, and I'll just continue this until we get to the other end. Right, there's the basic shape for now. We can add some more details once we kind of start getting this all built. Like I said, I'm going to tell them to build these two tubeways first before building anything else. So just so that they can just get up there nice and quick. Now comes the issue of getting down there. So if we, in fact, while they're building that, let's just continue this way, I think. Something like that for that side, and then just do the same on this side here. Looking good. And then I want a tubeway station on this side and this side as well. There you go. As long as we get those 4 tubeway stations built first, I feel like the rest of the building will go quite quickly. Now, before we even continue, really, it is always good practice to build storage, industrial piles and stuff like that, close to the build, and hopefully basically the hauliers can carry a lot more materials, and they can carry a lot more materials to the job being here, and then the builders who can't carry as much won't have to go as far to get the materials, so it should hopefully be built a lot quicker. Because let's face it, we all know that hauliers are the backbone of a large colony. Right, while the beavers crack on with this, maybe we should come up with a plan of how we're going to get the bad water into this tank. Yeah, I feel like that should be our next step. So, that being said, the closest ones are these ones here. Obviously, these ones are inside the tank, so we don't need to worry about that. But these ones we can do fairly simply, really. So if we done something like this, so that is one set sorted out. Literally just a tube going to the side of the tank, filling it up. Lovely jubbly. Awesome. So now how many do you have left? Oh, we have these 3 here. Again, that should be pretty simple, shouldn't it? So let's just... And that's another set done. I mean, now they were the 2 easy ones because they were nice. Oh, look how they're getting on. That's awesome. Yeah, they were the 2 easy ones. So we do have a set over here as well. We have a set there, and then obviously we have the 2 sets here. So I'm thinking maybe we could join these 2 onto these ones just to make it easier. So what would be the best option there? I'm thinking if we go literally... Lovely. Trying to utilize, well, trying to minimize the amount of pipework we have to build. Right, so with this one, I think I'm just going to take it through the floor and then up to this section here and just join it onto that one. I think that'll be the easiest way. Don't think that's going to come out anywhere. Nope, that's handy. And that should just join onto that one there. And then that is all of them apart from these two here. Ah, no, these ones here as well. Silly me. Right, well, we could join onto these three here. That might be a good idea. So if we... Oh, God, beavers are stranded. Our beavers stranded. Right, okay, so they're all sat with each other. Right, you lot go down that way then. Silly beavers. Gosh, they really are cracking on. Look at that. How cool is that? Right, so back to these ones here. And that's that pipework done, and then bring this right up the wall. Beautiful. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it doesn't all leak. So, right, okay, so that one there is going to need impermeable floors on top of them. Right, and a final two would be these ones here. Now, probably the most sensible route would be go through the cliff here and come out and join onto this pipe here. Yeah, I feel like that might be a good shout. So, if we just come down to this level here. There you go, that should be all connected up. Happy days. Right, so that would be all of them. Obviously, we need to link them up when it comes to the time. But that will be all those pipe outlets done. So we've got some time now. With this drought, we have a bit of time, a bit of leeway with any bad tide coming in. So if I just do this, so then that one would be okay to get to. Oh, and a path up to this tunnel here. Okay, so that should be 2 runs that are being done at the minute, which is really cool. I'd like to see. Oh, and this one as well, actually. Saying that. So if I maybe just continue this one going all this way. Was that one done? Oh, it's completely done. Oh, perfect. Okay. What I do want to do is just get some stairs in here. And that was 1, 2, 3. Well, that's not quite done there, actually, is it? I'll tell you what we could do actually though, is if we get some stairs. Like so. That'll be easy work. Easy! Oh, it's all coming together, it's all looking good. And oh, look at that! Look how good that is! Oh, this tank is looking cool. those sides done. That's that one there done, that one there done. Obviously, we don't have to touch the ones in there, which is good. It's just these two here now, so we need to make sure we can get to these ones here. So if I do a tube station there, and what I could do is just do some stairs going along here. That should be that one done, that one done. Then I'll get some stairs to get on top of there once that is complete. That's looking good. And some stairs were down there. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that would be most of it completed. While I'm here, I might just... Stunning. Because we've used like 7,000 logs already, which is fine. It's okay. I'm just going to be slowing down soon. Slowing down a lot, in fact. So that's 2 runs done so far. So that's 2 runs complete. So I can delete those stairs there. Delete all them there. And we have 9 days until the end of the drought. I'm hoping, well, I suppose I'm not hoping, but I wonder if there'll be a bad tide. So this side here is almost complete. Look at that. How's that looking? What does everyone think? So look back here, shall we? Ah, damn. That's looking cool. That's looking cool. Oh, this one's complete. This one's complete. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Delete all of these. Get all them back. Beautiful. So another tunnel done. Now I'll tell the beavers this all needs collecting. And that one would be enclosed. That one is enclosed. Yeah, so that's 2 runs enclosed, and that'll be feeding into bollocks, into nowhere. I feel like this is the last tunnel. I think all the other tunnels are complete, so that one's done. So now, all it is just a waiting game for the logs, obviously. It's always the logs. Right, before we continue, as you can see, we have a tail detailer here, but you'll notice the Glinabite G that is on the print is golden. Now, I have turned the working hours down to 0 for just this day, so the beavers all should be just enjoying themselves, having a jolly time. Now, what I am going to do is I am going to open this gate, and the first beaver that gets the golden G on their tail will win a Timberborn game key. Now, let me open the gate. There we go. It is now part of the colony. Then let's press play, and then let's see which beaver gets the golden G on their tail. Here comes a beaver. Here comes a beaver. Who is it going to be? And there's the golden G. And there we have it. Who's that? Wait, let's just close that gate so no one else gets it. Who is this? Slams369. I'm going to DM you on the Discord. You have won yourself a game key. How fun. Love it. Now, we'll keep that closed for the time being. Turn the working hours back up, you lazy sods. Wasted a day there. But yeah, how fun. Look at that. The golden G. The beaver's got the golden G. A bad tide approaching. Ooh, okay. Obviously, you won't be fully in action, but kind of get to see how it will roughly work, which I think is really cool. I'd like to see how quickly this actually fills up with all the pipes going to it. 1 day left. 1 day left. Come on, I'm excited. I'm excited to see it. I mean, I'm saying I want to see it fill it up, but the walls are not even complete yet, so... oh, silly me. Oh. Pause. Let's just pause for a second. Let's pause for a second. Right, one, I want to see this tunnel here. Oh no. I didn't think this through. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, bollocks. Oh no. Right, let's put that there, and I need that to be built like now. This is bad. At least we know this pipe work here is working. This one's working. That's flowing into there. That's flowing into there. That one is... How is there bad water down there? How is that? What's going on there? Huh? Oh, wait. Have we done something wrong here? Ah. What's the best way to get there? Well, that's not the main issue at the minute anyway. The main issue is definitely this. Because we're going to have bad tide flowing straight through here, straight into our reservoir, straight into our colony. Which is absolutely no good at all. I think it should be the best, easiest route to get the extra logs. Right, I tell you what, we have enough pine resin for the minute. Let's do all these. Because here it comes. Oh no. Come on beavers, get this blocked up ASAP. Oh, that is so bad. So much bad water. Oh, all these trees are going to die. It's going to affect everything. We're going to have beavers that are going to be unwell. All 3 beavers unwell. Oh, God. Right. Well, that definitely could have gone better. Absolutely terrible. Sad times. Oh, well. This is looking good, though. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. Oh, my God, it's all going wrong. Why has it gone so wrong? What has happened? Oh, God, no. Get it out, get it out, get it out. That's so bad. It's still flowing in there. Oh, this is terrible. What manner of thing have I done to deserve this? Oof. Jesus Christ, I almost panicked there. But we do have some serious flow. Look at that. Look at the power you're going to get from that one wheel. Perfect. Now, I understand that this is obviously at full whack. We don't want it at full whack because that will just drain it so quickly. I mean, to be fair, it's not even draining it quickly at all. Is it even draining it? I don't even know. I'm really scared because it's actually like teetering on the edge of overflowing into our reservoir again, which I really don't want. By the way, I think this will fill up in absolutely no time. Anyway, right, we need to sort out this pipe down here because as you can see, it is not flowing in. Now, I don't know whether the easiest option would be if we literally just get some stairs coming down here. I feel like that might be just the best option I think we have. And they should be able to reach all of that. I've deleted this set of stairs here about 6 times now. Oh, silly me. Oh no, it's happening again. Oh, right, well, I think the only option might be is just maybe for the minute, if I do that and that, just let it all pour down there. And I'm hoping that might be enough to stop it overflowing here. I feel like it might be. I feel like it is slowing down. Please, please, please. It's sort of working. Yeah, it's working. It's working. We need to make sure we need to be careful. We need to be very careful of where the bad water goes. We are cracking on with it now, but we have taken a hit really with bad water. But look at this. Look how cool that looks. A massive tank. Holy moly. Christ, it's nearly full. It's like being like 2 days. Oh, that's funny. Now I can have. So I've got these 4 dams. I don't know if 4 dams will be enough. You know, we'll see how it goes, but I'm not very hopeful. Right, here we go. I feel like it's working. I feel like it's kind of all right. I will say this is probably going to make some beavers ill though, so let's just pause that for a second. But we do have some serious power going through these wheels though. Jesus. But you are all going to get unwell, so I feel like... No. Right, okay, hold on. Let's all get out there. Right, let's just delete those stairs there for now. Oh! No, it's no good. It's no good. Right, let's delete those ones for now. Then hopefully it will just flow off the side there, look. Lovely. Crisis diverted. Right, well, as apparent, we need some sort of flow system so that... because that was clearly a bit too much. So I'm thinking maybe here we have... Okay, so with that teething issue out of the way, I've created a little overflow section here just to chuck it off the map if it gets too full. And I've used throttling valves to hopefully control the flow. And I'm going to do the same with these. I'm going to change the dam pieces to throttling valves, I think. Right, now, as you can see, I've only built 3 wheels. Obviously, I will continue building down the river, but this has taken a little while to build. So all I want to do now for the minute is test it. I want to see what kind of power we get out of these 2 flow meters. So if I, let's say, go to 1 meter cubed for both of them, and let's see what sort of power we get. Around about 500. Okay. What if we go for 1.5? Okay, 850. Okay, right. 175. 900. Okay. Unlimited is absolutely silly. Clearly that doesn't work. 2 meter cubed is the max. So we're getting around 1300, 1200, 1100. Okay, cool. So at 2 meters cubed per each, that's 4 meters cubed altogether, we're going to get around 1100 per wheel. Which is good to know, which is really good to know. Awesome. This is done. What does everyone think? I know it's not fully done in the sense of the power system down at the bottom there, but the tank and, you know, a couple of the wheels have been built. And apart from 2, all of the bad water pipes are linked up to the tank, so it fills up really quick. I'm really, really excited to kind of get this fully automated and fully working. I think it's going to take a little while to kind of like get things sorted, but I think we will get there. But on that note, I hope you've enjoyed the video and I hope you've enjoyed this build. I've really enjoyed building it. I'm really happy with how it has turned out. I think it looks really cool. Anyway, I will see you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.